Hi there, and welcome back to another potato review. Today I'm going to harvest one of my own crosses that made it to the keepers, and this time it's tuber grown plants, and we'll see how it does. I think I was planting like 4 micro tubers, so I'm curious to see. The cross itself is Blue Ajanhuiri crossed to bulk pollen from Blue Congo and Salad Blue. So since we're having such awful wet weather, a lot of the plants are giving up quite early. That's not a great combination of having a late spring and having a wet late summer. So this plant shouldn't be too early, and the foliage has died down, so the tubers won't grow. But these stolons are telling me that it would have made a better harvest and was on the way of making more tubers when the foliage basically died. So it's unlikely that I'm getting a great harvest here. Probably lots of small tubers. But they're not scabby. That's good. But on a plant that truly finished the life cycle, you would not find these thick, crunchy stolons and not find those tiny microtubers. But there's no point in leaving it when the leaves look like this. It wouldn't grow more tubers. But I should pay attention and make some notes for this variety, that it has to be planted early so it's getting a chance to produce. And there you can see the seed tuber where the stems grow right out of it. It's still very firm. I'm not going to bother with pulling off pea-sized microtubers here. But at least I'm getting some nice dark tubers here. But I will for sure grow this one again. just make sure to plant it earlier next time. Because clearly this variety needs a long season. But when the weather is getting wet and cold and the days are getting shorter, potatoes will just shut down. But the amount of microtubers here is telling me that this variety, given the right time of planting and harvesting, is able to produce a really good crop. So definitely a keeper. I'm not too worried about composting the roots with microtubers on. Most winters are cold enough here to freeze off any surviving or any composted tubers. Last summer, I got a huge amount of volunteer potatoes everywhere from my compost, because that winter, due to climate change, wasn't a winter at all. But this last winter was quite normal, and I haven't seen any volunteer potatoes coming up. So I'm an optimist and hoping for a normal winter again. Just look at all those stolons. They could have made more potatoes. But once the foliage dies, they won't grow bigger. Let's have a quick look if there's anything here. Yep, one more. So that's what we get. Really nice and dark potatoes with deep eyes. Just not as many as I had hoped, but potatoes always are good for a surprise, and I will make notes that this cross has to be sown early and needs a long season. So we'll see how it does next year, because I'm for sure going to keep that one. Thank you for watching, happy gardening, and see you next time. Bye!